What if I told you that the biggest barrier to building wealth isn't your income, your education, or even the economy? What if the real enemy of your financial success is something far more personal, something happening inside your own mind right now? Today, you're going to discover the hidden psychology that keeps 99% of people trapped in financial mediocrity, and more importantly, the 4-layer system that can break you free from this mental prison forever. Welcome to Wealthcraft, where we master your money. I'm your host, and in the next 11 minutes, you're going to learn why even millionaires live in financial fear, how your brain sabotages your wealth-building efforts, and the exact 4-step roadmap that transforms your relationship with money from anxiety to abundance. This isn't just theory. This is the psychology behind every financial decision you make, and by the end of this video, you'll never think about money the same way again. Let me start with a shocking revelation that will change how you see financial success. In 2016, a financial expert gathered 50 people in a room, from 20-year-olds drowning in student debt to 80-year-old millionaires with 7-figure portfolios. When asked about their relationship with money, every single person, 100%, expressed fear about their finances. Think about that for a moment. Even people with millions of dollars live in constant anxiety about money. This reveals a fundamental truth: your net worth doesn't determine your peace of mind, your psychology does. Nobel Prize-winning economist Daniel Kahneman identified why smart people make terrible financial decisions. His groundbreaking research has shed light on the cognitive biases that affect our decision-making processes, especially in the realm of finance. It's called narrow framing, the tendency to view each financial decision in isolation instead of seeing the bigger picture. This means that instead of considering how one decision impacts another, people often make choices without understanding the interconnectedness of their financial landscape. For example, you might have $5,000 in a savings account earning 0.5% interest. This seems like a safe and prudent choice, right? After all, saving money is generally considered a good financial habit. However, at the same time, you might be carrying $3,000 in credit card debt at 18% interest. The high interest on the credit card debt is significantly eroding your wealth much faster than the savings account is growing it. Logically, you should pay off the debt immediately, as the interest on the debt far outweighs the interest earned on the savings. This would be the most financially sound decision, but narrow framing makes you treat these as separate problems instead of one portfolio decision. This cognitive bias can lead to suboptimal financial outcomes because it prevents you from seeing the overall impact of your decisions. This mental trap costs the average American over $200,000 in lifetime wealth. The cumulative effect of these seemingly small decisions can be enormous over time, significantly impacting your financial well-being. But here's the good news. Once you understand this psychological bias, you can start making decisions like the wealthy do. By adopting a holistic view of your finances, you can optimize your financial decisions and build greater wealth over time. Now, let me share the 4-layer system that transforms your financial psychology and builds real wealth. Layer 1, mental sovereignty. The first layer isn't about money at all. It's about freeing your mind from consumer culture programming. It's about recognizing the subtle ways in which society conditions us to spend, often without us even realizing it. From the moment we wake up, we're bombarded with messages telling us to buy more, to upgrade, to never be satisfied with what we have. You need to understand that you are sovereign, and the economy serves you, not the other way around. This means taking control of your financial decisions and not letting external pressures dictate your spending habits. It's about making choices that align with your values and long-term goals, rather than succumbing to fleeting desires. Stop thinking of your house as a starter home. It's your home. Embrace the space you have and make it your sanctuary. It's not about the size or the location, but about the love and memories you create within those walls. Your home is a reflection of your journey, not a stepping stone to something better. Stop believing you need the latest iPhone to be happy. Happiness doesn't come from the newest gadgets or the trendiest clothes. It comes from within, from appreciating what you already have and finding joy in the simple things. The constant chase for the latest and greatest only leads to a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction. Stop letting advertisements convince you that your worth is measured by your possessions. Advertisements are designed to make you feel inadequate so that you buy more. Recognize this manipulation and rise above it. Your worth is inherent and not defined by what you own. This mental shift alone reduces unconscious spending by 20 to 25% for most people. When you start to see through the consumerist haze, you naturally begin to spend less on things that don't truly matter to you. This isn't about deprivation, it's about mindful consumption. When you become conscious of your spending patterns, waste naturally falls away. You start to prioritize quality over quantity, experiences over things, and meaningful connections over material possessions. This is the essence of mental sovereignty, reclaiming your power and making intentional choices that lead to a more fulfilling and financially secure life. Layer 2. Debt elimination. The second layer is escaping the debt trap completely. But here's the key insight most people miss. The first step isn't paying off debt faster, it's stopping the creation of new debt entirely. Many people focus on debt consolidation or payment strategies while continuing to accumulate new debt. It's like trying to empty a bathtub while the faucet is still running. Turn off the faucet first. Track every purchase for 30 days. You'll be shocked at how much money disappears into unconscious spending. This awareness alone has helped people eliminate impossible debt loads in just 2 to 3 years. Layer 3. Emergency foundation. The third layer is building a 6-month emergency fund in liquid assets, money you can access within 24 to 48 hours. This isn't just about financial security, it's about psychological freedom. When you have 6 months of expenses saved, you stop making fear-based decisions. You can negotiate better at work, leave toxic situations, and take calculated risks that build wealth. Without this foundation, you're always one emergency away from sliding back into debt. The fourth layer is where real wealth building begins, creating passive income through systematic investing. But here's what most people get wrong. They try to jump to this layer without mastering the first 3. You need to understand that money represents your life energy, the hours of your life you traded to earn it. When you invest this life energy wisely, it begins working for you instead of you working for it. Start tracking your net worth monthly. Watch your passive income grow. Set a target where your investments generate enough income to cover your basic expenses. This is true financial independence. Here's a counterintuitive truth about money and happiness. Spending money on yourself has zero correlation with life satisfaction. Zero. You can buy a $50 item or a $5,000 item for yourself, and your happiness level remains exactly the same. But research shows 2 types of spending that do increase happiness. First, spending money on others, whether it's charity, gifts, or treating friends to dinner. The act of giving activates reward centers in your brain that buying things for yourself never will. Second, spending money on experiences rather than possessions. Experiences are often social, they create lasting memories, and they can't be stolen or depreciate in value. Here's a startling statistic. 80% of college students have never had a single conversation with their parents about money. We're launching young adults into the world financially illiterate, and then wondering why they struggle with debt and poor financial decisions. The solution is simple but requires courage. Show them the money. Have age-appropriate conversations about income, expenses, debt, and investing. Let them make small mistakes with small amounts of money so they don't make big mistakes with big amounts later. Remember, it's better for a child to make a mistake with a $6 allowance than for an adult to make a mistake with a $60,000 salary. The old roadmap says more is always better, growth is the only goal, consume your way to happiness. The new roadmap introduces a revolutionary concept: enough. Not enough as a ceiling that limits you, but enough as a sweet spot. Having everything you need for a life you love with nothing in excess. This isn't minimalism or deprivation, sometimes more is more. But it's about finding your Goldilocks zone. Not too little, not too much, but just right for your values and goals. Your relationship with money is the foundation of every financial decision you'll ever make. It's not just about numbers and figures, it's about your mindset, your beliefs, and your emotional connection to money. Understanding this relationship can transform the way you handle your finances. Master your psychology, and you master your money. This means recognizing the patterns and habits that have been ingrained in you over the years. It means challenging the limiting beliefs that hold you back and replacing them with empowering ones. If this video opened your eyes to the hidden forces controlling your financial life, smash that like button and subscribe to Wealthcraft for more wealth-building psychology and strategies. We dive deep into the subconscious drivers of financial behavior, helping you unlock your true potential. In the comments below, tell me which of the 4 layers you're working on right now. Are you focusing on your mindset, your habits, your strategies, or your environment? Each layer plays a crucial role in shaping your financial destiny. Are you still trapped in consumer culture programming, fighting debt, building your emergency fund, or working on creating passive income streams? Each stage has its own challenges and rewards, or creating passive income streams. Remember, the journey to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about consistent small steps that lead to big changes over time. And here's your homework. For the next 7 days, track every single purchase you make. This exercise will help you become more aware of your spending habits and identify areas where you can make improvements. Don't judge it, just observe it. The goal is to gather data and gain insights into your financial behavior. You'll be surprised at how much you can learn about yourself through this simple exercise. You'll be amazed at what you discover about your unconscious spending patterns. These insights can be the key to making more informed and intentional financial decisions in the future. Remember, at Wealthcraft, we don't just build wealth, we master the psychology that creates it. Our mission is to empower you with the knowledge and tools you need to take control of your financial destiny. Until next time, keep crafting your wealth, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay committed to your financial journey. And remember that every step you take brings you closer to financial freedom.